Hello everyone, welcome to biology class. So we are studying the chapter Human Health and Disease, and this is the third video in the series. So in this lesson we are going to talk about types of immunity. So first of all, what is mean by immunity? What is the immunity? So immunity is a capability of an organism to fight from a particular disease. So you can see over here there are two people and they are vigorously ill, and there are many people crossing by them, and some of them they are getting disease, that is the red color people, and some of the people they are not getting disease, that is because of the immunity which is present in an organism. So this immunity, they are in the form of cells, and they are in the form of WBC or the white blood cells, and macrophages and many more cytokines which is produced by the human system. So immunity is the overall ability of the host to fight the disease causing organism. The immunity can be two types: innate immunity and acquired immunity. Now, innate immunity is something we all possess since our birth. So, this has come from our mother part, and it is a non-specific disease. So, it is not specific for a particular organism. It could be for every organisms. So, this innate immunity, so we have like this, first of all the physical barrier, then the physiological barrier, cellular barrier, and then last one is cytokines barrier. So these are the various part of the innate immunity, wherein first of all is the skin, which act as a physical barrier. So the skin is having the mucus coating, the very small pores which is present in our outer endodermis is a very small pore that is protecting from the other environmental tract. Similarly, the urogenital tract, they are also having very acidic environment so that it could help us from preventing the other organism. Then tears in our eyes, similarly no other part wherein these lysozymes are present. Lysozymes are even present in the saliva, which kills the many microbes. Now the cellular barriers are in the form of the monocytes and macrophages. So these monocytes, natural killer lymphocytes, these macrophages, they are of different types. And what do? They engulf the organism and they will digest in the cell itself. This is polymorphonuclear leukocyte. What is mean by polymorphonuclear is they can be of different shape, and they all are macrophages. They are the big cells which act as a cell eater. They eat the bacteria, they eat the viruses infecting, and they also release interferons. Now antiviral interferons, they act as a cytokines barrier, and they produce the response against the infection. Next is the acquired immunity. This is also a part of immunity, and this part of immunity develops during the growth of an organism. So this is different from the innate. Why? Because it is developing day by day. So in acquired, we have like primary immune response. Primary immune response is, just remember in a way that, like, first of all, how the infection occurs to you, or the very first time infection happens to you. So one is lymphocyte, one is a memory cell. So this memory cell, it keeps in the memory the secondary immune response or anamnestic response. Now what happened here is the primary response had stored something into the memory, so the second time whenever the infection happened, they can act on it very fast. Now these are B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. These are the two lymphocytes present in our body. B lymphocytes, they produce plasma cells, the yellow color, and these plasma cells produces antibodies, the Y-like structure you see. T lymphocytes, it helps B lymphocytes to produce these antibodies. Now what are these antibodies? If you see the structure over here, this is the light chain and the heavy chain. So now it is clear. The light chain and the heavy chain you can see over here, and they all are joined together by disulfide bond. You can see light chain and heavy chain present in this white color antibody produced by the plasma cells. These both light chain and heavy chain, this H2 and L2, why? Because two heavy and two light chains are there. This is the structure of IgA. What is the IgA? IgA is a immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin M, immunoglobulin E, immunoglobulin G. So these are the 4 types of antibodies or 4 types of immunoglobulins. Now, this acquired immunity again classified into humoral immune response and cell-mediated immunity, the CMI. So, later in the lecture, we'll discuss about what is humoral response. So, in humoral immune response, these B lymphocytes produces the plasma cells and the antibodies. Now, you can see this light chain and heavy chain and how they are acting the humoral immune response. So, once antigen, the green color antigen is any pathogens, which when binds to the antibodies, they produces an antigen-antibody reaction. Now, in the cell-mediated response, what will happen is, the cell-mediated response is different from the humoral. Why? Because every cells, the kidney cells, liver cell and any other cells, they'll have their different mechanism to fight through this immunity. Now, you can see here, this is the donor, recipient and healthy donor. During the organ transplantation, what happened is, the donor, that is called the grafting technology, when any organ is transplanted to the recipient. So, during this process, sometimes it might happen that the person can produce antibodies. Okay, so you can see here, these are the donor and recipient. So you cannot transfer your organ to the person who is having the different blood group than yours. Why? Because they can produce antibody against the antigen present of the RBC. Therefore, matching is very important. Here you can see cell-mediated immune response. Cell knows, the liver, the heart, the kidney cells, they know what is self and what is non-self, what is mine and what is not mine. So they have the information about that. Macrophages, which is running around the cells, and the natural killer cells, they have that understanding that what is mine and what is not mine. So these macrophages, T lymphocytes, T killer cells, so when they encounter certain drugs or certain other things that which are not known to our body, they infect them. So how to prevent this during the organ transplantation? These are the immunosuppressant. When you use immunosuppressant, it suppresses the immunity of organism. Therefore, organ transplantation can be easily. So this is about, now immunity is also divided into the active and passive immunity. So what is active immunity? So active immunity is when the pathogens, these green color pathogens, when it is attacking or infecting the organisms, the lymphocytes, the B lymphocytes producing the antibodies. Now these antibody, they have the antigen binding sites. So active immunity, it is slow and it takes so much time to reach the full potential. So slowly they will try to kill all the pathogens which has interest in our body, and that is the active immunity. Now, so this active immunity can also be developed by the immunization plan. So you know that you have got the immunization or the injection when you were the child. That is only so that your active immunity can be developed. Now what is passive immunity? Passive immunity comes into the play when the ready-made antibodies are directly given to the body. For example, this IgG antibiotics, you can see it is coming from the placenta to the baby. From mother to the fetus it is coming. So this is the example of passive immunization. So the antibodies is not developing inside the family or the organism by its own. It is coming from the other means, by the other pills or by the mother when it is coming, or by the mother milk when it is coming. Then it is called passive immunity. So immunoglobulins or antibodies is coming from the other body. It is not generated inside the organism. And mother milk is also providing the passive immunity to the babies. Now, when these bacteria, microbes and fungus infecting the organisms, so initially you can think that what kind of antibody can be generated. So it depends. If it is developing inside your body by your own, through your own beta lymphocytes, then it is active. Now immunity, you have seen that it is divided into innate, acquired, active and passive. Depends on what kind of pathogen killing mechanism do we actually have. So this is all about the lesson. What we have understood is immunity is the overall ability of an host to fight the disease, and immunity is of two types, innate and acquired. Now we see that the innate immunity is non-specific, which we have get from our birth itself. And acquired immunity, we acquired this through types. One is humoral and one is cell mediated. Then based on this antibodies produced in our body itself or it is coming from outside, the mechanism could be active or passive. This is all about the lesson. I hope you understood the video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.